What's up, guys? October 29th, Wednesday, Tuesday. Shoot, it's Tuesday. Going live, getting some requests to go live here on Twitch, even though even though we don't have NFL, but that's all right. We're winning on NBA, MLB. It doesn't matter. So I get it. You guys want to make some money? I'm down to make money. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll do it as much as we can. Why not? Why not? I think we have a taco to make here for Prize Picks still. Let me see if the new one came up, because my video from earlier, they pulled we had Lauri Markkanen under 23.5, and that one got bumped. So yeah, so we'll have another taco possibly at 7 Eastern. So we will see. But yeah, get your friends on the stream or whatever. I need an underdog slip, because I'll do these streams as long as we get people on. We are getting a lot on for the NFL, but we'll see if we get people on, a night like tonight. Let's do it. Underdog. Yeah, we got to do underdog, because we do have a promo for we do have a promo for a 31% boost. So we do need to do that. We'll have that Prize Picks up. I'll show you guys what I got for that sleeper protected play. Hopefully you're in the Sharp App free Discord, because we already put some plays out today. So if you guys need anything, let me know. We'll definitely do that underdog Prize Picks, but let me know. See, I'm just putting an invite in the server, or from our Discord server in the chat. Underdog, yep. We still got that promo for sure. We'll get to that first. Just putting the link for our free Discord in here. What's happening? How's everyone doing? We're still winning. We didn't win on the stream. We're 4 out of the last 5 streams, but we cashed our other slips, though, we put out in our Discord. So we're still printing right now. We are still printing, baby. That's all that matters. Just letting some people hop on here. Cool. All right, let's hop on over to Underdog, see what's going on. There we go. So we got the 31% boost right here. And you guys probably want to play for tonight. I'm sure, but man, they only got, this is the play right here, guys. I'm telling you, 51.5 yards we got him at last night. Money. I'm not going to play any more of it today, but that's going to go up. It's going to continue to go up with Tua back. So get on that Achane right there, because he should smash that. And then I want to see what we got for, if we got any. I like a prop tonight for Freddie Freeman for a walk. It's plus money play, but do you guys think Freddie's? Yes, sir. You got it. You guys think Freddie is going to get a walk tonight? I do. At plus money, I think that's a good play. That's not a Proptimizer play. That's just a Schwami play, personally. But I love betting on walks when these guys are hot, man. I feel like the Yankees tonight, they will not let Freddie Freeman beat them. That's what I think. That's just, watching baseball for 40 something years. Like, I feel like that's the play right there. Right? So cool. So let's head on to the Proptimizer. Let me pull the Proptimizer up for Underdog. So we got the Sharp App 2.0 right now. We got the Sharp app 2.0 out. And that's the thing, you know, I know there's a lot of young people on here doing it, but yeah, guys, I'm 44 years old, man. I'm up there. So, but with age comes experience, right? I've been watching this stuff go for a long time. So I see people in their 20s and stuff doing this, but it's fine. It's cool. It's good. I like it, and it gets me going too. But I'm like, man, I know I've been watching this for so long. I've been watching all these sports and betting on them too since I've been betting on sports for about 30 years, probably. A long time. So let's I know at least I don't look old though, you know, that's all that matters. All right. Let's go to the Proptimizer here. There we go. Yeah, obviously under goal scoring props are going to be, you know, odds to hit are going to be ridiculous here on Underdog, but I don't know. I don't know on, you know, hockey. I've played some hockey a little bit, but I definitely like to play, you know, NFL, NBA, MLB a little bit more, a lot more actually than hockey. But I know that DFS Army, our sister company, I know those guys have been killing it in hockey right now. So I might want to get into hockey a little bit more, you know, if that's where the money's at. We'll play some more hockey plays too. So let's see what we got. So we got some baseball. Again, home run, RBIs, those are going to be up there. I'm actually going to pull up just NBA because I know some people were asking for that, and we'll have a little bit better multipliers with the NBA. So just something to think about. I know we all love it when you know, we get all these discounts and all those things like discounts and rescues and everything like that, right, on these pick'em sites. But as you can see, what's starting to happen is Underdog is starting to change their lines to less than one multiplier plays. So that's the only problem. If we get more promos, more rescues, they're gonna get it from us one way or another. What are we looking for tonight? We're looking for NBA. It's NBA time, baby. We're gonna look at some probably some pick six, some underdog, some prize picks. So let me know what you guys are looking for. But we're starting off with underdog. Underdog is what you guys want to see. So, but yeah, I was just saying underdog's starting to change a little bit more of their lines. You know, I mean, even regular rebound prop lines are getting nerfed, which is a little bit annoying. So we do have to think about that when we start complaining on X and these sites about like getting rescued and things like that. Yeah, they're going to give us rescues, but they are also going to get it back in another way. And it's nothing against Underdog because I love Underdog, but that's what's starting to happen. As you can see, like this whole month, they've been giving out promos left and right and getting people to sign up. But on top of that, you know, we're on the back end. Now we're getting multipliers that are less than one, which, you know, we just got to expect that if we're going to get these kind of promos, you know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. So, all right. So top prop on the board is Lauri Markkanen, over 1.5 assists. I'm not sure if the logs are on here for Markkanen, but we can take a look at just his underdog anyway. So let's take a look. We'll take a look at the we'll go over to underdog, take a look at Lauri Markkanen real quick. So I put Freddie Freeman in here. I'm not sure if we're going to play him, but somebody asked me what my favorite prop is, and I really like Freddie Freeman for a walk. You guys tell me what you think, but I don't think that, because I know there's some more people that popped in here. So I feel like the Yankees are going to try to make sure that he doesn't beat them, and they know he's hot. I love walks with hot hitters. If you guys have followed me throughout the base, we hit on one of the protected plays on opening day for MLB. We hit a 6-pick for like $500, and then we just hit the other day on Sleeper. So I'd like this. Plus, we're getting nerfed on other things like these assists for Lauri Markkanen. So, the plus money play for a walk, I kind of like for Freddie tonight. So 2 assists the last 3 games for Lauri Markkanen. It's definitely projected to hit here, but again, we're getting it at 0.79. So, but if we pair it up with Freddie Freeman, right, then we get our full multiplier. What do you guys think? You guys like it? I mean, we're gonna put another one in there, but we'll go back to the Proptimizer. Those are the first 2 that I think we should roll with. Oops. Let's go back, see what else we got. All right. Jaden McDaniels, under 3.5 rebounds, is the next prop on the board at about -178 on the books. And then we're projecting him for just over 3. So I'm not sure on that. Maybe. Dude's got hops. We know that. Russell Westbrook. I'm not taking Russell Westbrook points again. I've been he is too Russell Westbrook. That's what he is. He is too hit and miss, man. That dude. And he's not starting either. So DeMar DeRozan under 4.5. So we also have to think about, right, what's going to get us to that multiplier. What, I kind of like to look at that. Like all of these, you can tell whenever they're in the 140s, they're going to take us, less than 1 on a multiplier. Like I said, which is fine, but we just have to think about it. So what do you guys like here? What do you guys like? I kind of Clay over 2.5 rebounds. He seems to get those rebounds, especially for a guard. I don't always love guards. I don't normally play guards, but if it's like a Klay Thompson or a Suggs that can get some rebounds, those are okay. Did I play Malik Monk yet? I think this is one that I like, over 13.5. Does anyone know? Did I make a Malik Monk play yet? Over 13.5? I feel like I did, but I think I like that one. Let me see if I put out a play on Better for Malik. It doesn't look like it. Maybe I just saw this earlier and I played it. So I feel like they might be on a back-to-back as well. Let's go for Malik Monk. See what, and that, because that one, I don't think. Oh, I played Malik Monk on. I played Malik Monk on a streak play. That's what I did for Underdog on my Instagram. That's what I did. But they still got it up. The reason I like it is because it's not nerfed. You know what I mean? And then I'm trying to see here if they played on a back-to-back, because if they did, I would think he might get a little bit more playing time if it's a back-to-back tonight. Sacramento Kings. That'll just make me like the play even more. Yep, they played last night, so that makes sense. They played last night, so you think, maybe De'Aaron Fox gets a little bit more rest. They're traveling, right? So you guys like it? Monk assists and rebounds over you have? What are his assists and rebounds here? Do they have them even? Assists and rebounds. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm trying to get a play. I mean, we can look at what the payout would be. I'm just trying to get the play to be 6 or more so they're not because if you think about it this way, guys, if you think about it like if as far as probabilities go, if we are winning, we have to win a 3-pick 1 out of 6 times at a 6 times multiplier for us to break even on underdog. If we start taking nerfed picks, we have to win them 1 point whatever, 1.1 times out of 6 times. So the odds start to stack against us if we start to take these nerfed lines. You know what I mean? Does that make sense, guys? So that's why, yeah, it's a better line. The 6.5 is a better line than it's a better line than the 13.5, but they're gonna take more of a cut from us. So we can look at Herb Jones. Over, see, they bumped points, rebounds, and assists over. I mean, did you get him at 15.5? Because he's at 16.5 now. So I say we roll, if you guys are cool with that. I say we roll with here we go. Freddie Freeman, a walk. Lauri Markkanen, or we can just go all NBA if you want, and we can, because we did this on the sleeper pick, but it's protected. So I say we roll with this, and then we can make some more plays too. What do you guys think? He bumped. Yep, I figured. And I think Malik will bump. I don't know. So let's go with this. Freddie Freeman over a walk. Markkanen over 1.5 assists. And then Malik Monk. We will go with that. Let's see if we type this in. I'm just going to shore this up. So 6.3 play times or whatever. Let's lock it in. There it is. There it is. Locking that baby in. And then we can continue on here. We can go to pick 6. We can go to, nice, got it locked and loaded. We can go to pick 6. We can go to prize picks. You guys let me know where you want to go. Did they put up the new taco yet? Sometimes they take a minute. Oh, they did. Okay, let's go to prize picks because they put up a new taco, guys. So we'll go over to prize picks. And then you want to go to pick 6? We can go to pick 6. I mean, the taco will still be there. Let me pull up my DK account. DraftKings. If you don't have pick 6, you should get it. Let us know if you don't have pick 6. But yeah, we probably should go there because there's 7:30 games starting. So we'll get an NBA play in. We'll go to the Proptimizer for pick 6. Cool. And I got my DraftKings up. So let's go to the pick 6 Proptimizer, guys. If you're not a part of Sharp 2.0, all you have to do is use my code deposit into Sleeper, Prize Picks, or Underdog. Send me a DM and I'll send you a code. Just use code Schwami and I'll get you a code for 2 free months. You can have access to all of this, all of our tools, over 60 books, plus Proptimizer for pick 6. which I don't know that anybody has. So we've been killing it on pick 6. So Russell Westbrook's rebounds plus assists, interesting. He hasn't been hitting anything though. So is he going to hit tonight? I don't know. So we're in beta. So as you guys can see, it's a little bit, we got doubles of things, but hey, you know, you're in beta. That's what it is, right? Player rebounds, Clay. See, this is getting nerfed, and that's a good thing is it's getting nerfed on underdog. So that's going to be our first pick right there is going to be, you put over on Westbrook. Yeah. I mean, that's, I would put over on Westbrook. I just don't, I can't trust him yet though. You know what I mean? On a new team, he hasn't been, he's just so inconsistent. How many of you guys want to do here? How many should we do for pick 6? Should we do a couple? Should we do a 2 pick and a 4 pick? So let's take Clay over 2.5 rebounds. He's a good rebounder. And then, but even on it, even you have Rudy too. Okay, let's take a look at Rudy. Because even Westbrook's rebounds, he's not even like consistent with anything right now. Like, let's look at his last few games here. Oh, okay. So 2 out of 3. Okay. I'm sold then. I mean, maybe this was a blowout or something, or maybe he just had it was his old team, but everything's his old team. So was OKC. But if you get, what do you guys think? Anyone else? Do they like this? I just feel like he's so inconsistent, but you guys let me know. Obviously, he's way better at assisting and rebounding than, and that's our top prop on the board is Westbrook. He scares me a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, new taco. We'll hit up the new taco after this. We're trying to get a pick 6 in, and then we'll go over and we'll do some tacos. So yeah, let me know. Take him off and Porter Jr. Zion assist. Yeah, let's take off Westbrook. I just can't trust him yet. I'd like to see a little bit more data. You know what I mean? I mean, Braun looks, I would almost rather have Braun. Like he's, I don't know if he's on there, but let's go back to the Proptimizer. That'll show us. So Rudy over rebounds and assists. We got him some good value there. Yeah, we're going to take that. Definitely. We're going to take Rudy. I like that. So play number 2. How many of you guys want to do for pick 6? Because I know some of you want to get over to Prize Picks. So we're going to go Rudy Gobert. How many picks do you guys want to do? A 4 pick, a 2 pick? So we're taking Rudy over 13.5 assists and rebounds. We like that. And then what's the next play on the Proptimizer here? So we got Clay, we got Rudy. Who's texting me? They're telling me to vote, man. Doesn't matter if I vote. My state's already gonna be Trump, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who I like, right? If it's Trump or Harris, it don't matter. Unless I'm in a swing state. I'm not in a swing state, so. Let's see, Zion. Zion's been rebounding like a madman. Like I said, I don't love guards. We got Kyrie here, projected at 4. But when it's a guard like Clay, I'll take it, you know. This thing is glitching on me a little bit. Might have to refresh here. Hold on. I'm going to have to, like I said, guys, we're in beta, so bear with me because it is a little bit glitchy in beta, but come on. Cool. And then NBA. I don't want anything else, just NBA. There we go. I'm just not going to hit the drop downs. So Brandon Ingram over, we can take that. I know you said Porter, but we do have, no, we don't have Westbrook. So Porter over points and assists, we could take that, projecting him almost 17, so that looks good. And then Herb Jones is at 15. He's a little inconsistent. I know you have him. Let's see. We could just do a couple. We could just take these top plays here and do a couple, right? I don't mind that. So why don't we take Michael Porter over points and assists, and then we'll take Herb Jones over PRA. That'll over points and assists for, or we could take, let's see. Hold on. Forgot who I had. I had Porter over points and assists. Yeah, that's a weird line. Look, they got points for Porter at 15.5. They screwed up, man. And then points and assists on Porter for 15.5. So let's take that because DraftKings is messing up here. Look at that. That's why Pick 6 is good, man. They are a DFS company, a sports book, and they just can't seem to. They dropped the ball on Pick 6, right? So that's why you want to play Pick 6. You know, sometimes the multipliers aren't good, but sometimes they can actually be better. So let's go with one more. I'm not sold on yeah, I'll take a look at DeRozan. I'm not sold on Herb Jones either. He can be inconsistent. 3 or 4. Yeah, we'll just go 4. I like even numbers. DeRozan over rebounds and assists 7.5. Or Markkanen over threes 2.5. Back to back. So one of those. Trying to think what's calling us. Mike Conley over threes as well. I think that we go with DeRozan because, yeah, DeRozan or Markkanen. I think we'll go with DeRozan on this one, then we'll build one more slip, maybe. We'll build, well, we'll see what you guys want to do. We'll see if we might want to go over 2 prize picks. So let's go with DeRozan. It is a back-to-back, though. He is older. That's right. He's on Sacramento. It is a back-to-back, and they did travel, right? So honestly, I like Markkanen better over threes. I'm just talking out loud how I kind of think here. So he's had, yeah, I mean, he's either going to have a good 3 shooting night or he's not. So what is the matchup like? 3-point middle of the pack for Sacramento. I think he hits 3 tonight. They're at home. Sacramento's on a back-to-back traveling. All right, so this is going to be our pick. So Klay Thompson over 2.5 rebounds. Gobert over 13.5 assists and rebounds. And then Porter over points and assists. And then Markkanen over 2.5 3-pointers made. So we got a nice little 4-pick here, guys. Let's lock it in. Submit. There it is. So it sounds like some of you guys might want to head over to Prize Picks, and then we can maybe head back and do a later game pick 6. We can come back to it if you want, but so we got 1 pick 6. We got Connolly too. Yeah, Connolly looked good too. I like that play. Over 1.5 threes for Connolly. So let's head over. We got a Joe Mixon taco here that we need to pair up with someone. I don't know if let's go to, we'll probably want to do NFL for this though. So let's go over to the Proptimizer for NFL. See what we got on Prize Picks. Did you guys get that in? You get the pick 6 in, everyone? Locked and loaded. So let's go to Prize Picks. Hopefully you got it locked in, but I just want to make sure that no one needs everyone was able to see it. NFL, there we go. And it's interesting. So I've seen this Stroud line go from under to over. It's just interesting to me. I'm not taking the under again. I know some of you are new, but when the lines are crossed, like we have a projection of 12 on the Sharp app, which I think is better because we got Nico out. We potentially have Diggs out. We're playing the Jets. So I think the Sharp app projection is better than the sports books, but I'm just leaving. I just fade it though. When the sports books are projecting under and the Sharp app is projecting over, I just fade it. I just don't play it, but I just want to explain to you guys kind of, because I know some of you are new to the Sharp app and you asked me like how to use the Proptimizer and things like that. So I walk you guys through it when we're doing this, kind of show you what I'm looking at. So I'm just seeing if we got something to pair Joe Mixon with on the Jets. This is really juiced up, man, for Breece Hall. Like they got the line at 32 yards. Like that's a lot of receiving yards. I know it's Breece Hall, but that's a lot, man. That is a lot. So what did I don't really want to play an NBA play now that I think about it for the taco because, let's say we lose and then we have a dead taco still just sitting there. I don't want a dead taco. I'm not planning on losing, but I'm just typing in Breece Hall, just seeing what, I know he's tearing it up right now, but trying to see what he's got going on with receiving yards. I know he's had a lot. He's had a good last few games, but yeah, he only had 9 receiving yards in the last game. He had 103 the game before and then 56 the game before that. So, but then 14, 29. So that's a lot of yards, man, for a line to be at 32. So Diggs is done. Damn. And then Garrett Wilson, I mean, he's only projected at 52 yards. That scares me to take the under on Garrett Wilson, but he is like basically a number 2 now, even though, he's more explosive than Devontae Adams. So what do you guys think? Do you guys want to play an NBA pick for? We could see what the NBA, if there's anything that, that they got going on tonight for Prize Picks that looks good. So Dennis Schroeder under assists, 7.5. We're projecting him at 7. We could play that. What is Mr. Dennis? He can put up a lot of assists though, and now there's no Bridges. He put up 6, 6, and 7 in the last 3 games. They're playing Denver, so I do expect him to potentially dish the ball a little bit more when they're in Denver, but that is the top prop on the board though. That is the top prop. So what do you got? You guys want to play an NFL play, or do you want to play a NBA play for the taco? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? So we played Gafford, I think, already on the first taco on the video. And then the second one, who did I play? The second one, we played Colin Sexton. Over 16.5 points, I think. So Darnell Washington candidates. What you mean? Anyone like that that's going to take a catch in the first game and hit our number? I mean, that's what we're looking for. It looks like Dennis Schroeder is gone off the board. I'm going to type him in and see if he's here. Yeah, he bumped down to 7 assists, so we missed that one if we did want to take it. I'm not interested in getting a 1.5 on a taco. That's no bueno. Tyler Conklin under 25.5. What did Tyler Conklin have last game with Devontae? What has Tyler Conklin done with Devontae? I'll tell you guys. Game logs 2024. So Tyler Conklin had 6 receiving yards at 10. No, that's the beginning games. He had 42 yards last game, and then 7 the game before that. I mean, he's pretty hard to predict, right? Yes, I had Darnell Washington. I put him out for a better play yesterday with, I think he was paired up with Ohtani though. So the Washington hit, but then the Ohtani base hit did not happen. So I lost because the promo didn't come through. So that's the worst, man. When that promo doesn't come through. That happened to me on a few plays last night on Vivid, on Better, but that's how it goes. That is how it goes. So it looks like the best props on the board right now are going to be Breece Hall under 32.5 receiving yards. He's projected at 30 on the sports books and 25 on the Sharp app. So that one, or potentially, if we look at Dennis Schroeder here, under 16.5 points, they are playing Denver. Dennis Schroeder under 16.5 points I could get down with. I don't know if that got bumped as well. The 7.5 got bumped on his assists, got bumped to 7. Now this popped up. Derek Lively points against Minnesota. Dude, he went off against Minnesota last year in the playoffs, didn't he? He was going off against them. So I kind of like that. He's not afraid to go off against them. We do have Gafford for rebounds. And let's take a look at Lively, guys, before it's too late. So let's take a look at Lively real quick for points on Prize Picks for the taco. Derek Lively points. I think he's hit this number 2 out of 3. Yep, 2 out of 3. So I like this, guys. He was smashing against Minnesota, right? I mean, he's going in there to score. Gafford's in, like, blocking shots and stuff like that. But when they need some scoring, like, or some down low presence, he does block as well. But I like that for Derek Lively. It's about a 0.2 low. I say we lock this in if you guys want it tonight. What do you guys think? That's like one of the top props on the board. I can only play $5, but I'm locking it in. Derek Lively, baby. I love that dude. Yeah, we just got to wait and see what the Proptimizer comes up with. I agree. There's going to be some time. I'm all about the receiving targets for Houston. I agree. Like, we just got to wait. They put out the receiving targets, I think, tomorrow on Prize Picks. So we got to see what the targets are for these receivers on Houston, probably tomorrow. Cool. So did you guys lock that in with Lively? I got that locked in. I'm gonna lock it in on my other one, and then let's go back to pick 6, and let's see what we got for the later slate. Hopefully, there should be another slate for NBA for later on, and then should be good. Joe Mixon, there we go. Cool. All right, pick 6, baby. I like it. We'll go back to the pick 6 Proptimizer. And that pick group is locked. So we got a 9 o'clock slate with 2 games and then a 10 o'clock. So we'll roll with the 9 o'clock because there's 2 games. That's a little bit more to work with. Right? So we got 7:30. That's going to go away. So, and we don't want to play Westbrook if we don't have to anyway. We took Gobert's rebounds and assists. I know Mutt liked Fox for over 5.5 assists, but Sharp App is only projecting him for just over 5. Sportsbooks at 6, so I don't really see a great edge there. I know it's up there at the top, but I don't love the edge. Zion, I could get down with. Ingram, not really an edge there. Malik Monk, we played his points. So Zion assists are looking pretty good. Let's see what his assists are on the last couple games. Let's see how he's been doing. Because he's not like a big assist guy, but has he been? It's close. 7-4. He sat out the first game with the illness, so he's only played 2 games. So what do you like, Stone? What do you like that we haven't played? If you're still there. His rebounds aren't on the board there, but potentially Zion. That is one. So Herb Jones, I know, was another one that was mentioned. And then did we take DeRozan? Did we end up taking DeRozan? Let me see. We didn't take DeRozan, so we could take DeRozan. So where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. DeRozan over 7.5 rebounds and assists. That one looks good, right? So minus 138 on the books. We're projecting him at over 8. So that one does look good to me. So let's take DeRozan over rebounds and assists. If anyone's in the chat and can let FaceMob know what we bet on Prize Picks for the taco, I'm trying to think. What did we? Oh, we did. Did we do Markkanen? Markkanen over 2.5 threes. I think that might have already. I don't know if it already started, but I thought we did something like that. There we go. DeRozan over 7.5 rebounds and assists. That's going to be our first one. Oh, Lively. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so DeRozan over rebounds and assists. That's going to be our first one there. And then we were talking about Porter potentially over points and assists. Let me see if we chose him yet. Yeah, we did choose him. We're also talking about Herb Jones. So let's take a look at Herb Jones over PRA. I know I was saying he was inconsistent, but we gotta make a play. Herb Jones, Mr. Herb. So he's at 16.5 on the books. Yeah, I wasn't loving this one. And then we look at it, like he's pretty inconsistent. You know what I mean? Against the Warriors, though, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Not sold on it. We did take Markkanen, but that was on pick 6. So yes, Mike Conley. Here we go. Oh, it already started. I wanted to get that Mike Conley pick in. Too bad. We took Malik Monk on something, but let's take Malik Monk because I don't think we took his points and assists. So let's take his points and assists. I think we just took his points. So I like Malik Monk tonight because Sacramento generally plays him more on a back-to-back. And now it's not just a back-to-back, but they traveled as well. So I like Malik Monk with, what is that? What was that again? Points plus assists, yeah. Yeah, we're projecting him at 1.5 or 2 points higher. So really good edge on this one for Malik Monk. Points and assists. So there we go. And now we got to get at least one more from a different team here. We got a little bit of negative correlation, but that's okay on here because it's a combination of DFS and Pick'em. And most people aren't going to play a player with assists on the same team. The way I look at it is okay, let's say most people don't play that and they end up losing. If we play this and we win, we're in the minority. So potentially, if we're the only winners, we're going to win more money. So that's how pick six works, is that you can win more money. If everybody wins, we win a small amount. If a small number of people wins, we win a big amount if we're, the winners. And we are winners. If you're here, you're a winner. You're a damn winner. So Dorian Finney-Smith, over 4.5, just a little bit of an edge there. Pretty decent rebounder. And then here's one. I wonder why they don't have him, Kuminga, projected at higher points. The sports books do, but Sharp App doesn't. With Wiggins and Curry out, they only have him projected at 18. That's weird to me. I feel like I got to find out when the Sharp App projections. I almost feel like that's a projection before Wiggins was out, that 18.25 here. Yeah, I almost feel like this is a projection before the news that Wiggins is out, because the sports books have him, over 19, and I would expect him to be, in the low 20s tonight. So what do you guys think? I don't love going against, we're still got an edge here on the Poptimizer, but I do, the lines are not lining up. So every time I go against it, it never seems to go well. So I don't want to go against it if I don't have to, if we got a better play, but it does look like the lines are kind of, it's not quite lining up for us. So we'll take a look. We'll go down the line, see if we got anything else. John Collins, that is definitely not lining up there. So it looks like the plays, the best ones are Finney-Smith over rebounds, Kuminga over points, and then I don't like Herb Jones. I don't like playing steals props. Steals props are just too volatile. There was one more that looked okay. There's one more that we haven't played, but I don't know. I can't. Oh, Williamson, did I say that? I don't know. I mean, Ingram, what has Ingram done as far as rebounding so far? Look at Ingram. Not a huge rebounder, but there's no Valanciunas anymore. So what has he done this year, rebounding wise? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. So no Valanciunas. We got, Ingram's got some size. That's gonna sway me, man. Monk just got bumped up too. I don't know if you guys saw that, but look at that. So we're taking him out. So Ingram in, Monk out, because we already got our Monk play. We don't like take bumps, guys. We don't do it. So we got DeRozan right now. Ingram over 5.5. Did we just play a 2-pick? Do we play a 2-pick or do we press our luck? Tell me what you guys want to do. Do we press our luck here? Or do we play a 2-pick and then take a look at the next slate and then see? I say we lock this one in and we look at the next slate. That's even though the next slate is probably going to be, it's basically the same players, right? What you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Do you want one more or one more player, or do we lock it in? Somebody, anybody? Are you there? I see you're there. I see you. I see you. Oh, there we go. Money. Rebound over. I have 6.5. Oh, there we go. Don't force it, right? Yeah, don't force it. I don't want to force anything else, man. So let's lock it in, guys. I agree. I just try to make the people happy too. Reckless. I try to. I want to make everybody happy. Oh man, I didn't do the boost though. Damn it. Someone should have told me. So I'm going to have to play another one just to play my next winning boost, right? I'm going to have to do it now. So I'm going to have to claim. I'm claiming a boost, man. I'm claiming a boost, and we'll play another play, and then we're going to roll with something here. We will roll with something. But yeah, I like just that 2 pick there to get that one locked in. As you can see, you're on the live stream. You know, on the live stream, stuff gets bumped on us, guys, especially if you guys are pressing submit on me. And then DK starts to get all those pings, and then they got to bump it. Or it's just coming from the sports book. I don't know. I don't know how they bump, but they do. I do know when everybody, you know, is looking at our picks, like for prize picks and stuff, like some of that stuff bumps quick. Like when I've put up videos out before, like they've you know been bumped pretty quick because everybody's hammering those picks and then they get bumped. So that's how it works. So Dorian Finney-Smith, we'll do a slate, the next slate, the 10 o'clock. Dorian Finney-Smith, that's a 7:30 game. Yeah, we'll if we do force it, I'm just gonna do it for the little bonus, man. I got to get my bonus. That's how they get you. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it just because everybody's on here anyway. So yeah, if you don't want to force it, then don't play this next one, because I'm basically forcing it for a boost right now because I'm mad because I didn't claim it. So that's my fault. So now I want them to give me my money. Make sure. So we'll go to what's happening. So we're doing DK pick 6 right now. If you just joined us, I see some more people joined us. We're doing a DK pick 6. We've done a couple of plays, but we're going to head to the 10 o'clock slate for the Warriors game. And we're going to do a pick there because I forgot to do the 30% boost and I want that money. So we are going to do a little pick for the 10 o'clock slate. But just know this isn't my normal deal. I'm only doing it because I have a boost. So the plays, we've already played the best plays on the board. I am only doing this because I did not press the boost button. So just keep that in mind, all right? Cool. That is my disclaimer right there for you. So I'm going to play a Schwami play because I like Kuminga tonight, and hopefully he didn't just get bumped because I don't see him. This was on here. Well, I know it's still on pick 6, so I'm just going to go over to pick 6. I'm going Kuminga over 18.5 points because there's nobody else to score on the Warriors. It was a play on the board, on the Proptimizer, and I'm putting that one in, and then we're going to get one or two more, whether I got to force it, but we got a couple of good ones in. If you missed the earlier one, if you missed the prize picks, we did Lively over 7.5 points, but that game's already started, right? I believe. Yeah. Game's already started. So that was our taco pairing earlier. All right. So we got Kuminga here. And then, I mean, I really like those rebounds for Ingram. I could just do Ingram. We could put Ingram in there again. Let's see what we want to do. We got Williamson assists projected at 5 now. So let's go with Williamson. I'm gonna go with Williamson on this one. On over 4.5 assists. So we're gonna roll with that one. And I'm probably just gonna do a 3-pick here because we've done a 2-pick and a 4-pick. So, and this one I'm just doing for fun. You gotta have fun with it too. I definitely don't want to force it, but that's why I clicked the button there. But you do have to have fun. That's what this is about. I mean, it is about making money, don't get me wrong, but we all love sports, right? If we didn't love sports, we wouldn't be doing this. We could just play the lotto, you know? So you got to have fun with it. What was I doing? Oh, assists for Zion. Got a really good edge there on the Proptimizer. So we got these two right here. And then I'm going to go one more just so we have a 2-pick, a 3-pick, a 4-pick. And then you guys let me know from there what you want to do. I could do another underdog play because I do have another account that I haven't played one on. So I could do that after this if you guys want. Before we go, let's see. All right, so we need one more play for the 10 o'clock game. Let's see what we got. 10 o'clock. We got the Ingram over rebounds, which looked good. And then Herb Jones over 15.5. That didn't look great, but the books have him at that. The Sharp app has him at 16. He's at 15. So, and we are forcing it anyway. So let's just go with Herb Jones for the last one. We're just going straight off the Proptimizer here. We're literally going straight off the Proptimizer because this isn't normally how I pick, but that's how I'm doing this one. So roll with me or not. And then I'll go over to underdog and we'll do one more play over there. So we're locking this one in. Kuminga over 18.5 points. Williamson over 4.5 assists. And Herb Jones over 15.5 PRA. There it is. It's our third pick 6 of the evening. If you didn't get them, our other pick was DeRozan over 7.5 assists and rebounds, and then Ingram over 5.5 rebounds. All right, so I'm going to do one more underdog pick before we get out of here and call it a night. So let's roll over to the underdog Proptimizer. If you're not a member of Sharp Pro, you can get in our free Discord. It's at the very top of the comment section. We got our free Discord in there where we're putting out free picks all day long. So get in there, guys. And if you want to become a pro member, you can use the discount link in my bio on X if you're ready to go pro and use all these tools for yourself. Because as Stone says, like it's an app that pays for itself. It really is. So it does pay for itself, guys. I mean, not many places can say that, but we can here. The The only problem is you got to start to pay taxes on this stuff once you make money on them. I have a lot of taxes I got to pay, but you know, if you're making money, you're paying taxes usually. So let's see here. So let's pull up Underdog, guys. We'll see what we got. We'll play one more play here, since I do have a boost on this account. I can show you guys. We got a boost on Underdog right now. If you played it with us at the beginning, cool. So if you want to play another play, you can. But here's the boost, 31% right here, up to $1,000 play. So if you're a baller like that, then damn, good for you. Get it. So what do we got? What are we playing? Are we going to play NBA? Are we going to play NFL? What do we want to play? What do we want to play tonight? Because we did a bunch of NBA. Maybe we should make an NFL play. The question is, do they have anything good? They got fantasy points out on Underdog right now. They don't have targets out is the problem. 4.5 receptions for Tank Dell. That's nerfed, but I like that. I definitely like that with all these receivers out. What about Schultz? So we got Tank Dell here. Oops, where'd it go? Play Thursday night, right? Because that's coming up here. So we got Tank Dell over receptions, over 4.5. That looks good. Because we're getting the boost at least. That'll get us back to at least, you know, that'll get us over that one multiplier we want. We could play, let's see, if we played Adams over, we wouldn't be, yeah, because it's nerfed, we wouldn't yet be at 3. But I was just wondering what that would look like there, right? I know we're projecting under on the Sharp app for receiving yards for Garrett Wilson, and we're also projecting under on receiving yards for Breece Hall. So we could potentially do one of those plays. Let's take a look at the Proptimizer, see what we got. Because I think, yeah, we should do an NFL play since we haven't done one. And that's my jam anyway. That's my number one. That's my true love is the NFL. Love it, baby. I love the NFL. Like when NBA's on tonight. Cool. That's cool, man. World Series, cool, man. World Series is on, cool. I like the World Series. That's cool, man. But NFL, man, even if it's a crappy game, like that's my jam. It's my love right there. All right, so let's filter this out. NBA, see you later. We're going NFL. Sharp App 2.0 right here. This is where the money's at. This is how we make money. Off the Proptimizer. Seriously. You guys are seeing how I do it. This is how I do it, man. That's how I do it. CJ Stroud under 1.5. I wonder if that would be some negative correlation there, which would be good for us. I'm going to see on Underdog while I'm talking to you guys. So negative correlation can be good, can actually increase your multiplier. So if we're looking at Stroud, and we put in lower than 1.5, it's not really negative correlation, but like I played the play last night, it was Russell Wilson under 18.5 passing attempts, and then targets for George Pickens. I went over, and that was some negative correlation. So it like gave us another couple of multipliers, which was pretty sweet. So if you can get a good play that has some negative correlation on it, you can get an extra multiplier or two. So just think about that when you're playing. You know, you want to maximize your payout if you can. So we got potentially Stroud under 1.5. So Dalton Schultz is the other one I wanted to look at, which is interesting that he's actually projected under, even with all these receivers out. So he's projected under 4.5. Under 4.5. Under 4.5 receptions. Wow. Who would have thought? I would have thought it'd be over that. But at some point, you gotta, it's got to be under. Joe Mixon rushing attempts over 19.5, but we're projecting him on the Sharp app at 17, which seems pretty low. I think it's got to be higher than that. Breece Hall under 4.5 receptions. Let's take a look at that one. Because 4.5, I don't care if it's Breece Hall, man. That's a lot of receptions. They're getting a little wild with this Breece Hall receiving stuff. Come on. Let's see here. Breece Hall. Especially because, I mean, are the Jets going to really get behind in this game? Like super behind? Like the Texans don't have anyone to throw the ball to, right? So he had 1 reception last game. 6 against Pittsburgh, 5 against Buffalo. Okay. But to project him at over 4.5, that's kind of crazy, man. That is kind of crazy to me. I'm just going to pull up his stats again real quick while we're talking. Let's pull up his stats. So yeah, he had 6 and 5, and then he's been over 4.5 1, 2, 3, 4 times out of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8 games. So about 50% of the time. And yeah, about 50% of the time. But with Rodgers, Rodgers been there. Yeah. Okay. So 50% of the time, but most of the time they've been behind, right? They've been behind in these games, and they're not really projected to be behind in this game that much, So it is the Jets, but what do you guys think? Breece Hall under. Do we like it? Do we like that one? Dang, I didn't realize that it was nerfed though. I don't like that. That's what I don't like. So I'm not sold on it when that'll move me off of it real quick when it's only at 0.85. I did not see that. So we are not taking that pick. That'll take me away real quick. So this is a 2.0 Proptimizer. We are still in beta mode. We may be taking Tyler Conklin here under 25. Maybe a little bit of recency bias. They got to find a way to get Davante Adams the ball, right? So I know they got to win too, but throwing it to Tyler Conklin, that's not the answer. We all know that, right? What's interesting too is Garrett Wilson is projected under now on his receptions and receiving yards, and I got to think that that's because they got to find a way to get the ball to Davante Adams. Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers are in there like Tony Romo and Jason Witten back in the day, like when Terrell was getting mad at him, saying that they're making plays for themselves and keeping him out of it. So let's take a look at, I kind of am leaning now. after we talk through it, I'm kind of looking more at the under on Garrett Wilson. So we could take the under on his receptions and then we would have a lower multiplier. That's a safer play. Or we take the lower on receiving yards, right? So we'll do the receptions for now, and then we'll see what our last pick is. Maybe we switch this to, yeah. Let's take a look at his last few games here. So yeah, I mean, so he's had Devontae in there, and he's had 113 yards and 61. So I mean, I feel like this should the receptions is at 5.5 is just too high for Garrett Wilson right now. So that's a good play right there. That is a good play. It just sucks that they are taking a little bit of our multiplier away, but we do have a boost. So let's see what we can get for this last play for a third pick here. Let's see if we can get close to 6. I mean, if we take a look at it, right, Prize Picks is going to give us a 5 times multiplier on this play anyway. So technically, if we get over 5, we're still in good shape, right? So let's go back to the Proptimizer. Let's get because I really do like that prop. I do like the under 5.5 for Wilson. So interesting. So the Sharp app is really at odds against the receptions on this game. We're only projecting Devontae for 4, and Sportsbook's got him at 5. I'm leaning, and I usually lean towards the Sharp app, but in this case, I really, I'm really not. And then Dalton Schultz under 4.5 as well. That's interesting. So it's too bad they don't have the quarter props up yet or the receiving targets because they're giving us this boost. They want us to play the NBA. They want us to play their nerf lines, and we're not doing it on this one. So I don't know, man. What do we like? I need some help on this one, guys. On our third pick, what do you guys like? What do you guys like as a third pick for Thursday Night Football? For underdog, what do we like? NFL. So if we put Stroud in under, we want to be at least 5, right? So we want to be at least 5. So I don't like that. So if we took under on his fantasy points, we could do that. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Anybody? Anyone there? What do you guys like for Thursday Night Football? What is our third play going to be? One more play. Do we take the under on Conklin? Maybe we just take the under on Wilson and Conklin. We think it's going to be a Devontae night. That gets us over 5. That's off the Proptimizer. I'm actually down to do that, to be honest with you. I kind of like that play. The under on Conklin, the under on Garrett Wilson, and the higher on Tank Dell. So let's lock this one in. We got a 3 pick here. Tank Dell over 4.5 receptions. Garrett Wilson under 5.5 receptions. And then Tyler Conklin under 24.5 receiving yards. If you didn't play the boost yet, I'm playing the boost because it's only for tonight. So if you didn't play that, then do it. Let's lock it in, guys. So there's our plays for tonight. Thank you for joining us. We did a lot of plays tonight, and I know you guys wanted another stream. So hey, let's see what we can do tonight. We'll talk about we'll look at maybe doing one tomorrow night, same time. Cool. All right, everybody. Probably see you guys again tomorrow night around the same time. Good luck tonight. See you guys.